I decided to do a video on why and how I went back. About 4 or 5 months ago, I actually let's go back a little bit. Last April, the laptop that I was using, which was an Acer, the RAM bottomed out, so it became super slow, and I went to Best Buy and talked to the Best Buy people, and it was going to cost like tons and tons of money for RAM, and especially the type of RAM that this particular laptop needed, and then labor and all that good stuff. So it would have cost me just as much to get a new laptop as it would to fix it. So I decided to just kind of put it off for a while and continue to use the laptop even though it was really slow. And that was like in April, and then for my birthday, actually, my mom surprised me with a Acer netbook, which I had only planned to use for maybe like 5 or 6 months until I could get the finances together to get a new computer, a new laptop. So ideally, like, I wanted to switch to Mac, but because they're expensive, I was like, okay, well, maybe like I'll get a PC, and then like a few years down the line I'd switch to Mac. I didn't really think anything of it. So I had the netbook, and about a month or so after I got it, like, it had virus protection, everything was up to date, like, on it. A month or so after I got it, I had to reformat it for some unknown reason that I still don't understand, because as I said, everything was up to date and installed correctly on it. So anyway, so I reformatted, and everything was copacetic and everything, and then about 4 or 5 months ago, I had to send it away to get the hard drive fixed because the hard drive died. And let me just remind you that this notebook, by this point, is less than a year old. It's maybe about, 8 or 9 months old. So I was less than impressed because in the span of less than a year, I've had to A, reformat it, and now B, get a new hard drive. So I called Acer tech support, and they were pretty much less than helpful. I don't know if it was the language barrier or what, but they didn't seem to really understand like what I was trying to explain to them, because I knew that if I had to be without my laptop for a while, it was going to kind of cause issues, and I wanted to see if there was anything that I could do to fix it. But being that there was a language barrier, I don't think either of us really were understanding each other completely. So anyway, I ended up sending it away, and it took about a week to get fixed, and about a few days after I got it back, everything was fine. My mom actually surprised me with a 13-inch MacBook Pro, and her reasoning was that my grandma had recently passed away, like, just the year before, and my mom had gotten some money from her estate, and my mom wanted me to have something from the money, so whatever. So anyway, so she bought me the laptop, and so that was how I ended up with it. But I was totally not expecting it. Like, I just figured, okay, well, I just got this laptop back, and everything's fine. So anyway, I was surprised with it, and the transition between PC and Mac was relatively flawless. My best friend's also a Mac user, so she was able to help me set it up and kind of show me the ropes and everything. But anything that I was having issues with, like, I could resolve by either searching YouTube for what I was looking for or searching on Google, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. But yeah, I'd never ever go back to PC. Like, it's just so nice to, like, just be able to turn on my laptop and like, just go and not have to worry about, like, virus protection or, like, I mean, you do still have to worry about threats and stuff, but with safe browsing and, like, common sense, like, you're pretty safe. But I don't know, it's so much easier to like, just use a Mac, and I like not having to worry about viruses and spyware and all that good stuff. I mean, like, there's still the hard drive and all that stuff to worry about, but I'm just so thankful that, like, I have a Mac now and I don't have to worry as much. But yeah, so that was how I switched, and I don't ever plan on switching back to PC because just from being, a Mac user for the past, 5 months, just is totally, I'm not an Apple fangirl by any means, but it just changed my outlook on PCs, or on, PCs and how they run, and just the difference between the two operating systems. So that's my story, and I will see you in my next video. Hope you enjoyed.